Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Enderal. We are going to continue on this here storyline. Just lie down.
But something isn't right here, my sir. Why hasn't anyone noticed us yet?
They probably just haven't seen us yet. The clouds, that's it.
Or the city's deserted. Looks like it to me.
Nonsense! Now quiet. He needs to concentrate.
Ah, there you are. I was just about to wake you. We came across the first of these floating buildings about 3 hours ago. The Valley of 1,000 Clouds. That's what the Starlings called it. But as you've noticed, it's a little too, well, quiet.
Yeah, what's his take on this? He must be bursting with excitement.
He was at first, yes. But he's grown.
I kind of suspect that the conversation with her isn't over. Right, you have to excuse me. I need to quickly defy the laws of gravity. Okay, you know what?
But something isn't right here, my sir. Why hasn't anyone noticed us yet?
They probably just haven't seen us yet. The clouds, that's it.
Alright.
Or
I was selected at least.
looks like it to me.
Nonsense! Now quiet. He needs to concentrate.
Ah, there you are. I was just about to wake you. We came across the first of these floating buildings about 3 hours ago. The Valley of 1,000 Clouds. That's what the Starlings called it. But as you've noticed, it's a little too, well, quiet.
Yeah, so what's Kamai's take on this? He must be bursting with excitement.
He was at first, yes. But he's grown more distant the closer we've gotten. Let's just hope for the best.
So, what now?
Well, first of all, let us take a look at it up close. Then we'll see.
If anything happens now... Right, good.
By the righteous path. That's not good at all. Come on, we have to follow him.
Yeah, they just all flew off.
Let's not jump to conclusions, shall we? Somebody must have built this place, and somehow, which led us here, have ended up in the hands of the Starlings. Ancient fathers or not, whoever was capable of creating something like this must also have known things. Let's just wait and see.
Father Uralai, Father Jotanax, Father Rajimon, he is here, and he has found you, just as your prophecy foretold. Now open the gates!
Oh my. I sense drama.
By the stars! Why do you punish him with silence? He found you. He fulfilled your prophecy. So let him inside. No. No, 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 no! This isn't happening! This isn't happening!
Kumai.
Yes. Yes, he is here. He is sorry, Magistra. It was a mistake to come here. This place is dead, and the ancient fathers died with it.
Very poetic, pal, but now you're overdoing it. Who says they're dead? Maybe your ancient fathers just left for someplace else.
Yes, I'm sure they did.
Look, I am sorry this place isn't what you had hoped it would be. I really am. But Dalveric is right. You shouldn't jump to conclusions, and despair won't help you either. We should inspect this place before deciding anything, don't you agree? The only question is how to get inside.
We could try breaking this gate open.
Splendid idea, boy. Do you have a battering ram with you? Myrid-sized, preferably?
This place must have a side entrance. Kurmai?
Yes, probably.
Well, then let's go look for it. We split up. Dalveric, I suggest you accompany Kurmai and take a closer look at the area around the docks. Legium and I will examine the eastern part of the city.
Ah.
And you and Sister Sakarish scout the west. If anyone finds anything, call the rest of the group before doing anything else. Now off you go.
Kalaya, it's us.
Oh man. All his life he has worked for this, and now it turns out he'd been chasing ghosts all along. Let's just hope the architects of this place didn't take their knowledge with them to the grave, or wherever they are now. This is going to be interesting, that's for sure. Come on, you go ahead. I'll be right behind you. We really found it. I can't...
Oh. So we need red Vinwood, unlike another color of Vinwood. Vinroot, I mean. To create like a very certain potion. Which would allow us to be able to become a werewolf.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Also quickly inspecting here for things other than just a doorway. Music symbol. Things like that. That's what I'm expecting every crew can place here.
Saira, over here. That looks like a side entrance to me. Maybe it leads to the main tower, too. Come, let us go get the others.
Good. That looks exactly like what we needed. Anything we should know about the interior, Kermai? Traps?
No.
Well then. Kermai, you, the Prophet, Sister Sakarish, and I will go inside. Liam and Delveric, you stay and guard the ship. If we haven't returned, or if you haven't heard from us within 12 hours, you're to take the ship back to Ark. Understood?
Understood.
Then let's be off.
Right.
Let's see.
There's nothing to see. Oh wait, there is. Hello.
This is Starling's script, but it's different. Blazes. Can you take a look at that, Kermai?
Of course. He sees. That's very...
Yeah, old.
all
I
right.
know.
Yes. These are directions. To the left is the Shorai, which roughly means workshop. The right corridor leads to the living quarters. He thinks the Shorai will lead us to the top of the main tower.
Good. Then left we go.
Alright. Let's see what's here. Good. We'll be following her mostly. Let's see if we can find something interesting. Something to fight, something to level up like 2 more times. So our armor is better. Okay, good that it actually take TGM off again. Beautiful.
I suppose this is where the council held their meetings, isn't it, Kermai? Wait, where?
Huh? What in blazes? He was here a second ago.
Wonderful. We need to find him. Let's split up. We'll meet up again here.
Nobody is here, but... For nobody is here, yeah. But come on, has he really, like... I don't believe he has run past us. I don't, at all.
So? Any luck?
No, but his lift looked like it's been recently used.
You're right, but why did he run off in the first place? That's just careless.
I couldn't agree more, but at least now we have a trail. Let's see if the lever still works.
But like he was behind us, like that's the worrying part. He wasn't like actually in front of us earlier.
There you go. Then let's see where that leads.
Oh no, not again. Okay, we didn't fall to our deaths.
There.
So
What
we're
now,
close to a
Master?
new level.
Let's take a look around. He must have gone somewhere.
Here?
That's what I call well hidden.
There's a chest here. Finn, Star City.
Kirash, this is beautiful. What is this place, Magistra? Can you read the glyphs?
I'll try. Yes, that? Tower of Memory. That should be it.
Alright, Star Memories. That sounds like the Starling version of the Chronicle to me. A place to gather knowledge. That's just what we need, isn't it?
Let me read some more. Blazes, this is tricky, but by Malthus. Yes! We got lucky. The prophet was right.
Oh, thank
This
God.
is an archive. The archive, to be precise. Memories of the ancient starlings.
But there's nothing here.
We will see about that. Come.
You're missing something. There should be a button, but there's no diamond. Oh, good God. Okay.
That was unexpected. What now?
Ah.
One moment. Ah, here.
Ugh.
Wait, what's happening here, Magistra?
The starling prophecies were right. The ancient fathers have lived in this place for eras, maybe eons. And throughout the years, they have documented the rise and fall of every civilization. And we're just about to see their memories of the Pyreans.
Okay, but please stop this. If they lived there for so long, that means the cleansing somehow couldn't harm them.
Correct. And yet, they never helped any of the civilizations that were extinguished by it.
Why? This is murder. If they know how to defend themselves against the High Ones, why didn't they share that knowledge?
Who knows?
Oh.
Maybe their hands were tied somehow.
Or did they want to get involved for some reason?
Or that. But that's just speculation. What we do know is that neither the Red Madness, the High Ones, nor the Cleansing could harm them, and that their knowledge might be the key to completing the beacon. Would you look at that? Welcome to the memories of the Ancient Fathers. Let's see what we can learn from it. If the Grandmaster was right about this, the Pyrean history should perfectly reflect the different phases of the cycle, including the Cleansing.
That lich is actually painful for me. Like, not that it was really like harmful, but like for the stream, I guess it was like.
The sixth step. The cycle concludes, the cleansing happens, and mankind vanishes, just like that. Do you see this temple in the... This must be the temple in the city of 1,000 floods, the heart of the Pyrean realm. That's the first step of the cycle. Out of nothing, life forms itself. And from that life, man evolves and starts populating the earth. The second step of the cycle, just as the Grandmaster said. A first civilization arises, blossoms, and falls. For us, it was Asadaron's reign of the Eterna, which collapsed after Starfall. Who knows what it was in the age of the Pyreans? That's... let me see... Yes, this is the creation of a theocracy. After the first civilization falls, a second one arises. That is reigned over by a few who proclaim themselves gods. Do you see the hats? These were the sun priests of the Pyrean realm, the equivalent of our Lightborn.
That's step number 4, the downfall of the rulers. For us, it was the Shadow God and Narazul Oranthiel who killed the Lightborn. In the Pyrean Age, it was this general, Jakal. He was a member of one of the reigning castes himself, but one day turned against them. The Archmagister told me all about it. He was the Pyrean Shadow God and the Pyrean Taurenar Quarek, all in one, so to speak.
The chaos, the war, the Red Madness. This is the 5th step, where we are right now. Do you see this shape in the background? This must be the High Ones, who are behind all of it. The cycle nears its end. And after the 6th step, it all starts over. So this is the final proof. Everything that has happened to the Pyreans, and probably to those before them too, is now happening to us.
We knew it already. How exactly does it help us find the Numenals?
That's the question, but... by the gods.
What?
Mankind. It ascends to the sky, to the High Ones. Oh, by the righteous path, now it finally makes sense. All of it.
Why? What is there we didn't already know?
Mankind doesn't vanish at the end of a cycle. It becomes a High One.
What?
That is how they reproduce, how they feed, or whatever you wish to call it. Don't you see? These shapes that ascend skywards. They're thoughts, our consciousness, our souls, and all of them together form a new High One.
So you are saying that what a High One really is the consciousness of an entire civilization?
Yes, it's our memories, our thoughts, our dark knowledge, our collective consciousness. This is monstrous.
So that's what the cleansing really is. The creation of a new High One from a civilization.
Yes, by the righteous path, that's it. Quarek is right. In a way, humanity does reach a new level of existence, because it becomes one of those beasts.
But even knowing all that, it still doesn't help us. We still don't know what the Numinous is.
Oh, yes we do. The word of the dead. You said the aged man left it for you, didn't you?
Yeah, why?
Then this is the way. The Numenos. I know what it is. Or rather, what we need to fill it with. The essence of a High One.
The essence of a High One? What makes you think that?
It's hard to explain. The problem with the High Ones is that they don't have a physical shape, and this makes it hard to fight them. They are everywhere and nowhere, just like the air. This is why we need the beacon to fight it. It has the power to banish them.
Because it is a counterpart to the High Ones, that's old news. What makes you think a High One's essence is what the Numenous need to be filled with?
It's an assumption, but a well-grounded one. What the beacon does is channel massive amounts of energy and unleash it on its core. Isn't it logical, then, that we need something of what we want to banish? Like an energy signature inside it. It might sound far-fetched to you, but it feels right.
No, it actually sounds... yeah. Right then, if it is true, how in the blaze are we supposed to get our hands on the essence of a High One?
Well, this is where it gets complicated, but I think I also have an answer to that. The Word of the Dead. We need to use it on a High One, to enter its mind. If there is any place we can find a High One's essence, it is there.
But even if that would work, where are we supposed to find a High One? You said it yourself, Magistrate. They don't have a physical form, and even if they had, they surely wouldn't reveal themselves to us.
That is correct. But I know where to find one.
And where is that?
Where the last cleansing took place. That is where we need to go. And once we are there, you need to listen to the echo.
Of course.
But since the
You
High
can see
Ones
what
are
happened back
immaterial and will not correct, the echo grants you the ability to feel and relive the memories of this world. Yes, this means that we have to find the holy city of the Pyreans, where the last cleansing took place, the city of floods.
Oh god. And what are we supposed to find at this city of floods?
Well, I hope this place can help us find the answer. If the ancient starlings witnessed the entire cycle of the Pyreans, then they surely knew a lot about the geography of the world as it was back then as well. We need to keep searching. Come, let us go back to the tower.
Completed. Forgotten Homeland Part 2. That's another HM experience.
Entities who reproduce by devouring the consciousness of an entire civilization? That's just bizarre.
Is it? Don't we ourselves breed pigs so that we may eat them once they are fat enough? In a way, the High Ones are just like us, except that it's our thoughts that they are after rather than our bodies. It bears a certain kind of logic. You cannot deny that.
Knowing that, Korak's story about mankind ascending to another level isn't as far-fetched as it first sounded. We don't cease to exist. We coalesce into something else. Into a High One.
Yes, but is this new High One really us? Or does it just need us to come forth? Yes, we know now that this is how they reproduce. But we still know far too little. How did they come into being? How long has this been going on? So many questions.
True, but if I may say so, Magistra, we should save the philosophical questions for after we have stopped the cleansing.
Of course. Well then, let's see what...
Kermai?
They are here! They have been here all along!
Kermai! Where by the righteous path were you?
He was a fool to bring you here! You Soilborn are too dangerous! You've always been! But he was too blinded by his dream to finally finish her and sail home.
I don't like this, Magistra.
What are you talking about, Kermai? The fact that the ancient starlings left this city doesn't have anything to do with us.
Stop
You have...
talking! Darn it, you are so ignorant! They are here, but they won't reveal themselves to us because they don't accept your presence! Because you are unworthy of them!
Alright, whatever it is you think you're doing right now, don't. You regret it. I'll make sure of that.
Blazes, don't you see? You've proven what he just said. For you Soilborn, there's never any solution but violence to get what you want. And that is why you don't belong here. He will prove his worth to them. He will show that he deserves to live among them. The Soilborn have to die, and then the Fathers will reveal themselves. But how?
Kermai, stop this! Right now!
The defense system, of course. They will understand.
To arms.
Right.
Forgive him. It has to be done.
Find the map and leave!
But
Run!
I'm not going to run. Defeat the only dragon in the game. You can actually defeat him. Alright, I'm going to spend the next couple of hours to defeat this son of a gun. Best way to win from this bitch is 200 uppers right now. Because it's also the only thing that we have. Alright, so what did I just do? I made sure, like, we fell for some weird reason. I feel like if we fall through something like this, because that to be really clear. It's just a bug in my eyes. Okay, so I have something decided. I'm going to make a save file here. I restarted the game for another purpose. I'm going to find a small golden lever. Apparently we can't fight this bird. Doesn't matter.
That was all of them, I think. Saira, what?
Yeah,
what
she's
happened?
done that.
Yes, of course. And surviving these creatures will be a... Yes, you're right. We do. That means back to the dock. Come on, let's get back to that elevator.
Oh, you haven't actually tried to run down yet. Whoa.
So much for that.
Yeah, I'm trying a little bit down.
Alright, let's look around. That looks good. Let us hope it also leads us down the tower.
Alright. That does look good indeed.
There.
Audience.
That was all of them.
Yep, luckily.
Enemies, get ready.
There we go. Anyway, so that should be it for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Or for this recording session even. Have a good one, and we will make sure to see you again later on like yet another day or moment. Anyway, have a good one, and until the very next time. Good day!